Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be tier listing NFL teams based on their logo. So this was requested by a user from YouTube. They didn't comment this on one of the videos, but they just told me, they just like texted me, like, yard chat, but they texted me to do this. So it's like a NFL tier list. So we're just gonna go down the row. So yeah, first of all, we got the Cardinals. Oh yeah, this is based on their logo. So D is the worst and S is the best. This is based on how their logos look. So not how they play, like how they look. So the Cardinals is first. So it just looks like a red bird. That's literally all. I'm gonna put it in B. It looks kind of cool. And yeah, has a good eye and a good beak. And next up, we have the Falcons. So the Falcons. So the Falcons, they don't look better than the Cardinals, I don't think. It doesn't really look like a bird. I mean, it kind of looks like an F, which is kind of cool. So I'm going to stick it behind the Cardinal in B tier. Alright, next up, we have the Ravens. So the Ravens, again, it's a bird. It's probably better than this, but not better than this. So every single one so far has been in the B tier. I actually don't know if this is better than this. Probably isn't. I don't think it looks that cool. I might actually stick it in C. It doesn't really look that cool. It has the ginormous B, which is kind of like the Baltimore Ravens, but still, I don't really think that's cool. So next up we have the Bills. Buffalo Bills. So, the Buffalo Bills are probably going to go in a solid A because I like the laser or whatever that is. I don't even know. I never knew if it was a laser. If it's a laser, I really like it, or whatever that design is on that on the bill. On the Buffalo, because it's actually really cool. So yeah. Next up are the Panthers. So the Panthers, it just looks like it's just a panther. Probably gonna go behind this, probably in the A tier. I think it looks cool. The sharp teeth make it look cool, but it's not as good as this, like, laser pointing thing. Next up we have the Bears. So they actually changed their logo, I think, or maybe this is the old logo. I didn't even know that. The Bears. So the Bears are gonna go in a solid. Their old logo was just a C, right? I think it was just a C. So I would put it in C, but it does look kind of cool. I'm going to put it in A behind the Panther. It's just not as exciting as the Panthers. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Bears are still better than the Birds, but it's not as good as the Panther. So we're just going to put it behind it. Next up, we have the Bengals. Oh, the Bengals. I don't think that it looks that cool. I mean, I like the design on it, but it kind of sounds like bagel. That's the thing about this team, is I don't really like it. Bengals, it just doesn't. I mean, they're a good team, don't get me wrong. It's just their logo is not that cool, and their name is not that cool. So I'm gonna have to put it. Okay, I'll admit, I will put it in front of the Ravens because I think it looks cooler. The design looks cooler than the Ravens. And yeah. So next up we have the Browns. So the Browns are gonna go probably in D because it's just a football helmet. That's literally all. If they made it a little bit more exciting, that would actually be great. But it's just a football helmet. That's just brown. Or it's not even brown, it's orange, but I mean, I guess it can count as brown. But that look, these two have the same exact color. Well, kind of darker, but yeah. Y'all might put in D tier. Alright, next we have the Cowboys. So the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys gonna go in a solid. Oh yeah, it's the Cleveland Browns, by the way. Oh frick. It's the Cleveland Browns, by the way. Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are gonna go and probably how cool it looks. I think it looks better than the than the Falcon, but I don't think it looks better than the Cardinals. So we're gonna put it in the B tier in the middle, because I think it looks pretty good. All right. Next we have the Denver Broncos. I think it's Denver Broncos. I think this is Denver. I know it's Broncos, but I don't know if it's Denver Broncos. I think it is. This is gonna go probably. This actually looks really cool. I used to not think it looked that cool. I didn't even know what it was, but now I know it's a horse. Well, it's a Bronco, but so I'm gonna put it in front of the Falcon, but behind the star. So where it's gonna be like on the right, in the B tier. Next we have the Lions. So the Lions are gonna go probably in the A tier, in front of the Bear but not behind the Panther, because the Panther, look how cool that looks. The Lions, they're not as cool as the Bears. I mean, they're cooler than the Bears, because the Bears, I mean, I don't know what it is. I just think I like blue better than orange, but yeah. Next we have the Packers. So the Packers, their logo, probably gonna go right here, because it's not that cool. It's just a G. But the cool thing about this is that it actually fits perfectly. It's green and it's the Packers, but is this the Georgia Packers? No, this is not the Georgia Packers. Not Philadelphia. No, because isn't Philadelphia, this is Miami Dolphins, Philadelphia Eagles, I think is what but yeah. Oh, Green Bay Packers. That's right. Yeah, it's going to go behind the C tier. All right, next I have the Texans. The Texans are probably... So it just looks like a bull, kind of, or buffalo, or whatever you want to call it. But it's definitely cooler. I'm going to have to put this behind... Yeah, I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put it... It's not as cool as this, but it's cooler than this. So, I'm going to put it right in the middle. I think the star gives it away. If it was just the blue and red, I think I would probably move it behind the Falcons, but that star makes it go in front. Alright, next we have the Colts. Surprisingly, I don't know what their city is. I know it's the Colts, but I don't know what their city is. I always thought the Colts were actually terrible. It's not Kansas City, right? I don't think it's Kansas City Colts. I don't think it's... Hey, who is Kansas City? I don't even know. I think this is, it's not Philadelphia. I don't know what city it is. So we're just gonna say Colts. So the Colts, I think the Colts probably gonna go behind... I want to say they're going to go behind the Ravens, but in front of the G, because I think the G, or the Packers, that's what I meant. But the G, I'm just going to call it a G because it looks like a G. It is a G. I think this is definitely better than just a G. It's a horseshoe, but it's worse than the Ravens. All right, next we have the Jaguars. So, Jacksonville Jaguars, I think that they're going to go in S, because I don't know what it is about them. I think it's just all the colors. They just look really insanely cool. They might even be like the best looking team. But I think it looks insanely cool. And I don't know. It just looks insanely cool. And I really like it. I really like the design. The eyes, the mouth. Especially like the tongue. The tongue is blue. The teeth. Actually, the teeth. The teeth and the orange skin. Actually, I think they're the best part. Like, if there was none of that, I think I would put it like to D, or not D, C or B, but yeah. Alright, next up we have the Chiefs, I think. This is the Chiefs, yeah. This is Kansas City, right? Because it has K and C. So this is one of the fewer teams I don't really know. I don't know much about them, but I know their logo, so I'm going to have to put, what does it look like? I know they're good. They are good for, like, a small city, but, this might even be the smallest city on here, on the entire, because I don't really know them, so, what they look like, I'm going to have to put them last at A. They definitely look better than this. It has a cool arrowhead shaped, I mean, arrow shaped. Sorry, arrowhead. Arrow shaped. Wait, it might be an arrowhead, but oh, I'm getting what's that Arrowhead Stadium. Yeah, they're the ones who play in Arrow. Okay, am I above it? No, I think it's behind the Bears because it's not like an animal. It doesn't look that like competitive. I mean, it looks competitive. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't look as competitive as these. But it looks so cool. All right, next up we have the Chargers. Lightning Chargers. I'm just kidding. I don't know what their city is, but the Chargers. I know a lot about the Chargers. It might be the most team that I know about because I just cheer for the Chargers. Well, no, I don't cheer for the Chargers. I cheer for two teams. The Chargers and the Saints because I feel like I like these two the best. The Saints and the Chargers. I like them the best. I think they have the best team. Well. Maybe not back then, but now I feel like they have the best team. I don't know. I feel like they win more. But the Chargers, they actually look cool. It's like a lightning bolt. And my old profile picture, y'all. If you guys did not know my old profile picture, it used to be a lightning bolt that was blue, and that used to be because I cheered for the Chargers. Now I just changed it to a Jack from Doors because I cheer for these two teams now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put this. Well, I really do like lightning. I'm going to put this probably right here. I think it looks better than the Lions, but I don't think it's as good as the Panthers or Buffalo Bills. So I'm going to put it right in the square of the middle. Well, not square of the middle, but right in the middle. All right, next up we have, what is this team called? They changed their logo. I know they did. The Rams, the Los Angeles Rams. Okay. I know most people say LA Rams. I call it Los Angeles Rams. But their logo is probably, honestly, I'm going to have to put it in D. Because, well, it's definitely better than this. But, I don't know. It just doesn't look that cool to me. It just doesn't look appealing. I don't know. The A, I don't know. It just doesn't look... It almost looks like a moon. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to, like... be, but I don't know. It doesn't look that graphic designing type of stuff. This is definitely that might be the only one on here. All right, next we have the Raiders. The Raiders. The Raiders are probably gonna go. Oh, they don't look. It just looks like a pirate. I'm gonna put it in front of the C tier. I'm sorry, Raiders. But it has the name already on it, and it just has like a pirate. I know it kind of looks like you wouldn't want to face them, but it just how cool it looks. It doesn't really look that cool. I mean, it's just a pirate with two swords. Honestly, I don't feel like they're even that good. I don't know. They used to be good, like a 2020. Like I think who won the Super Bowl in 2020? I think it might have been. The Buccaneers. Someone red won it. I think it was the car. It might have been. I feel like it's the Buccaneers. Like I just feel like it was. Like some people were talking about the Buccaneers. But they were facing the Raiders. I think. I don't know. But now they're not good. So I'm gonna put it C. All right. Next up we have the Dolphins. Wait, how long have I been recording? 13 minutes. Oh, we're actually doing good. All right, the Dolphins. The Miami Dolphins. So it's just a dolphin. Honestly, at first I thought it was a whale, but it's actually a dolphin, which makes sense because it's little. But I'm gonna put this probably. Here's the thing: it doesn't look competitive, right? So I'm gonna put this right here. The Raiders actually look more competitive than the Dolphins. It's just called the Dolphins. Imagine facing a team called the Dolphins. Like I just don't feel like that would be. That cool. Won't really be that competitive. I don't know. But hey, the logo never says itself, so yeah. Next up we have the Vikings. So the Vikings, oh gosh, another city, but I forgot what it's called. It's like a long name, isn't it? Because I forgot what it's called. The Vikings are going on a solid. I think it looks kind of cool. They might go right here. I'm going to put them right here in B. Put them right here in the middle. They're not gonna go in A, definitely not, because I don't know, something about it. But it definitely looks kind of cool, so I'm gonna put it in B. All right, next up we have the Patriots. So the Patriots. It's kind of close to the Texans. It's probably gonna be in front of the Texans, but behind the Broncos, because I feel like the Patriots look better than the this is the New York Patriots, right? Yeah, New York Patriots. Than the Texans. I don't know their city, but I know this is the New York Patriots. I kind of cheer for them too. But I'll put them in front of the Texans because it looks cooler, to my opinion. All right, the Saints. I already know the Saints. They actually look kind of cool. It kind of looks like that scout necklace you wear, right? I forgot what it's called. It's the thing you wear. I actually do scouts, but I'm gonna have to put this since it looks kind of cool. I don't know. It doesn't definitely not as cool as this, but I might put it like here. I'm gonna put it behind the A's here. It looks pretty cool. I don't think it's better than the Chiefs, but I think it's better than all these. So yeah, I'll put that in the bottom of the A. All right, next up is the New York. Wait, how many teams are from New York? 1, 2, 3. There's 3 teams: New York Giants, New York Jets, New York Patriots. I just noticed that. Why are there 3 teams? Okay, that's actually weird. But this is New York Giants. I don't really know how good they are. It's just an NY. And it just has that weird looking Y, so I'm gonna have to put this probably. I feel like it works. It looks worse than the. No, actually, I'm gonna put this. I'll put this right here, because I feel like it looks. It looks better than. Yeah, it looks better than this, but I don't know. I'm not gonna put it in C because I don't know nothing about it. I feel like this just looks worse than C. Alright, so next up is the New York Jets. The New York Jets, literally all they have is just a green. I feel like it's shaped like a football, but I don't really know if they did that on purpose. But they have a football inside of it, I know. So I'm going to have to put this probably in the front of D. Actually, no. I'm going to put this right here, because it's definitely, I feel like it's better than the G. So I'm going to put this in front of the G, but behind the Colts. Alright, next we have the Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles, baby. They're the second best team. I forgot what's the first best team, but I know they're the second best team. Or they might actually be the first. I feel like it's like tied. Since 2023. I don't know if it's the same as 2024, but I feel like there was the Buccaneers. I think it was the Buccaneers that they're tied against. Yeah, the Buccaneers are tied against the Eagles, I think. It's some red team on here. I don't really know which one. But yeah. Alright, so this is probably gonna go this Eagle. So this is probably gonna go in a. So this is probably gonna go in I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this behind. I'm gonna put this in S behind the Jaguar. But yeah, I think that it looks pretty good. I think the Jaguar looks a lot more competitive, but this definitely looks better than all these. I mean, look at that. It's literally an eagle. I just think eagles are really cool. So I'm gonna put that in front. I'm gonna put that behind the Jaguar. Alright, next we have the Steelers. So 3 stars in the word Steelers. I'm gonna have to put this probably in front of the New York Giants, just because it doesn't look that appealing. It's just 3 stars. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't think it looks that appealing. Like, I know they have a really, really good line back, but I don't know. I just don't really think the logo's not appealing. Alright, next we have the Seahawks. So the Seahawks, I always thought they didn't really look cool. Now, they actually, it actually looked kind of cool. I'm going to put this in front of the Chargers. I know this is not a solid list. This is probably definitely not a solid list. But I'll put this in front of the Chargers. It's not as cool as these two. Definitely not as cool as the Eagles. This just looks, I don't know. It just doesn't look as cool. But, I mean, I think that it's definitely better than these. All right, next we have the San Francisco 49ers. Let's go. Their logo, it doesn't really look that cool. I think it looks better than Steelers. I'm gonna put this behind the G. I'm gonna put this in the back of the C. Yeah. It's not really that cool. It's not going in the D tier though because it actually tried to do something. Next up we have the Buccaneers. So the Buccaneers, it looks like the Raiders. It doesn't look. It probably looks better. It looks a little bit better. So I'm gonna put this in bottom of the B. It looks better than the Raiders, so I'm gonna put this in the B, but like the bottom instead of like the C, but the top. I'm gonna put this in the B in the bottom because I feel like it's definitely deserves to be for the effort it gave. The sword with the flag on it. This just looks like a pirate with a, I don't know, whatever this is, shaped arrow or something. But tried to copy this, but I don't think it did. Next up, we have the Tennessee Titans, dude. The only reason I know about this team, I never even knew this team existed. The only reason I know about the Tennessee Titans is because someone told me about them, and I had no idea these existed. But it just looks like a fireball, and I really like it. Like, they actually tried to make it cool. And honestly, I'm going to put this, I'm going to put this right here. Because I'm just going to give it a C because I don't really know what the team is. I know their logo is cool. I don't know how good they are, but their logo is definitely cool. Next up, and last but not least, we have the Washington Commanders. So, the Commanders are probably going to go in... Ooh, where are the Commanders going to go? They really did actually try. So, I'm going to actually put this... I don't think that's as cool as this, but I'm going to definitely put this... actually, I'm going to put this behind a C, in the back of C's here. Because I think they definitely tried that, rather than these 4 teams. I think they definitely tried to make it cool. Like, look at that. Doesn't that look kind of cool? It doesn't look as better... I don't think it looks as good as these, all these, like, I don't know, 9, but, yeah. So this is my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, the best team is definitely, the logo is definitely the Jaguars. It's not tied with the Eagles, it's the Jaguars. The worst is the Browns. The Browns, I've never seen a worse team in my life than just a football helmet as their logo. Literally just a football helmet. They didn't even put anything on it. They didn't, like, write, I don't know, something cool on it. Like a little star or something. They didn't even do that. They just, I don't know. They just gave up. But the Jaguars actually put some effort in them, in their team. So if you guys are on a team with Jaguars, you guys are lucky because they actually have a good team too. The Browns, do they even have a good team? It's the Cleveland Browns, y'all. They're in Ohio. I'm just kidding. They probably do. But their logo, not that cool. But yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys agree with at least something that I did. I'm not good at these type of videos, so I'm gonna have to switch back to doors here soon because I actually want to play and give you guys some entertainment on doors. I don't know if you guys want doors or not because you guys don't really comment. But if you guys want to comment down below what game you want to see. If you guys want me to do a tier list, or if you guys want me to play Doors again, because I feel like Doors is kind of fun. I post some little videos on Doors. I feel like these videos are longer though. It takes longer to upload. It takes like an entire week. I'm just kidding, not entire week, but entire day. So this video will probably come out tomorrow or today or later, like 7 p.m. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys up in the next video. Holy crap, this video is long.